Hey everybody, this is Jen. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite organic weed blocker. And most importantly, this weed blocker is free. What is that? You'll have to stick around right here on Garden Jen's Journey. Well, here it is, folks. This is my favorite organic weed block. Just simple cut grass. And as you can see, there is nothing coming through this. We have some in the barer parts where there's not a lot of grass there. But right here, this has been sitting here for 3 months now. And there's absolutely no weeds. Because grass, when it's thick, suffocates the vegetation below. And it's awesome stuff. Now, the most important part about using grass for mulching in your garden beds is you want to make sure that it has dried. Don't use fresh grass for mulching, because grass composts really quickly and it gets very, very hot, especially if it's moist. So green grass, do not use. Leave it here in a spot. Spread it out a little bit so it can dry out. And if you have a lot of grass, like we do, we own a landscaping company, so sometimes we have to bag our customers' grass. So my husband just dumped a truckload right here. Seriously, this was a pickup bed full of grass when it was first dumped here. And we let it sit for a couple of weeks. Then we spread it out a little bit thinner so it could dry out some more. This has been sitting here for 2 months at least. I think 3 months. And I just take some off the top and let more dry. And this works perfectly as a mulch. I'm going to take you over to my garden beds where I use this stuff. Okay, so this is my container bed area. And this is where I first started practicing with the mulch to get it figured out how exactly to lay it down. And just shows how good this stuff is. There's absolutely no weeds coming up through here. And it keeps the moisture in the beds perfect. Because it stops the evaporation from the soil, and it also holds on to moisture. Wet grass, or grass is like a sponge, and it really absorbs moisture. So it's a very good mulch for moisture retention purposes, and also as a weed block. Again, there's no weeds really growing in this bed. I have to protect this bed a little better. My chickens have been up here eating my Swiss chard. But there is no weeds. The only thing growing in this bed is what I planted here. I just laid down some more mulch in this bed here. I had to weed it. It was full of weeds. And so my beets weren't doing very well because they were competing. But I just took some of that grass that was laying there in the yard and put it as a thick mat around my seedlings. Again, you want to make sure it's 100% dried out brown, starting to get that mold and bacteria from it starting to decompose. That's when you want to use it. And then you just simply lay it down around your seedlings, kind of like puzzle pieces. I rip it and piece it as I need to around my plants. And then I soak it with water to get it to hold back together. Because again, once grass is really, really soaked, it is like a mat, a solid organic mulch mat. And again, it's 100% free. Unless, of course, you don't mow your own yard or something, but I'm sure you can get free grass from somebody. Again, here's my beans, and I mulch around them. no weeds at all. I just topped it off with a fresh layer of the grass because, again, it's an organic material, so over time it does break down, so you have to top dress, just like if you're using wood chips. I can't get wood chips here. I can buy mulch, but mulch does not work like wood chips because mulch is just bark. Wood chips actually has greenery in it, but so it doesn't break down as fast. But this, again, is my favorite free organic weed block. So it's that simple, folks. It is simply grass, dried grass, that is my favorite organic weed block. I hope you learned something new on this video today. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of my journey. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. Love to have you along on the journey. Until next time, everybody, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.